Hi, welcome to Active Bryant Systems. I'm Scott Bryant of Active Bryant Systems, and I'd just like to talk to you today about pain is not an excuse not to exercise. And the reason why I'm saying that is because if you've got shoulder pain, knee pain, back pain, neck pain, it can all be addressed. The other thing is if you've got a lot of pain and you don't exercise, the pain may go up simply because the body loves movement. It loves to be rotated, lifted, going side to side, round and round. All these different movement patterns are fundamentally so important for the human body. If you're in hospital for longer than 2 to 3 weeks, you will lose 40% of your muscle mass. So if you're a fitness person like me, or you're somebody that loves exercise, you will lose a huge amount of your muscle mass. So it's really important that you see an elite professional to help you get back into exercise. So if you've got shoulder pain, you can do squats up and down. If you've got knee pain, you can work the upper body instead of the lower body. If you've got lower back pain, you can do like breathing exercises like c.h.e.k, really light, like as if you're, moving stuff in the cupboard and moving around just to keep the body moving. So I specialize in people that have got lots of pain and trying to get out of pain. So I'm working with a guy at the moment that's got shoulder pain and he's a golfer. Now, when somebody's got pain, the only way to get them out of pain is to use a Chinese thing which is surrounding the dragon of the pain. So we put in breathing, we'll put in supplementation, we'll put in stretching, we'll put in eating good food, we'll put in exercising, corrective exercise, we'll put in resting and meditation, we'll put in thinking, get him to think a little bit better about himself. Hydration, because if you've got a problem or a pain in a joint or something like that, it could be just a hydration issue. Okay, so it could be many issues that are causing your pain, or you may have had a big accident and you think that you can never exercise again, but you're wrong. You can exercise again. With somebody of my skill level, I can definitely help anybody exercise again, even if you've been in pain. I've had knee pain, I've had shoulder pain, I've damaged my shoulder, I've damaged my pec, I've damaged my lower lat, and I've still been able to exercise and still exercise today. I will never stop exercising because I've learned to listen to my body, and this is what I teach you if you become one of my clients, on how to exercise in pain, but to keep the pain coming down and down and down over the period of time that you were with me. So the client that I'm working with now had shoulder pain. It was at a 10, it's at a 5, now it's at a 2. So it's going down and down and down, and he's seen his performance increase so much he cannot believe it. Okay, simply because I use an elite system, which the elite system to study it is 6 years. To be a normal personal trainer is 3 weeks now, which is an absolute joke. But it's still happening. The government's not caught onto it. Trading standards has not caught onto it. So as long as you've got this bit of paper and you're insured by a certain company, then you're fine to go out there and work with anybody, which I think is totally wrong. Okay, but that's enough of that. But if you want to get out of pain, there's different things that you can do to massively help yourself get out of pain really fast, like stretching, hydration, movement, thinking, sleeping, resting, but not resting too much, getting in the gym and doing light mobilizing exercises to mobilize the joints to get them moving again. Because remember, when you don't use it, you lose it, or it goes stiff, it doesn't move anymore. So if you're one of these people that really wants to get back into exercise, but you're in a lot of pain, I can definitely help you. So not exercising because you're in pain is not an excuse. The only excuse you've got not to exercise is when you're dead. Okay? So when you're dead, you can't exercise because you're bloody dead. Okay? So you've got to keep moving the body. You've got to keep healthy. You've got to keep the tissues healthy by keep moving them. There is Dr. Quiet in the system that I use, where you'll get quiet time. So it's not all about training hard. And I don't train anyone hard that I'm working with if you've got pain until the pain level starts to come down and we see it all massively rebalance. So as you're rebalancing and coming down, then I start turning it up, turning it up, turning it up. But nice and gradually, nice and slowly. I always ask for feedback to know where you're at. I always document the feedback to know where you're at. So then in 6 weeks' time, like I've said to the golfer, do you remember when you couldn't balance on the Swiss ball? Yes, Scott. Can you remember when you couldn't hold prone cobra for 3 minutes? Yes, Scott. Can you remember when that pain was at a 10 and as soon as you move your shoulder it really hurts and now it's down to virtually 0? Yes, Scott. So all this is really important. You could always keep exercising if you're in pain, unless you're dead, as far as I'm concerned. But obviously some people have, horrific injuries and stuff, and you may need a lot longer in which to recover. But any good trainer or good physio would give you some exercises so you can get over that pain, okay? It's not just about taking loads of drugs so you block the signal to the brain of the pain. It's about moving your body slowly. Yeah, I've been there many times where I've hurt myself in the gym or I've lifted too heavy and something's gone twang until I started doing the CH.e.k system on my own body to make it super strong. And touch wood, there's hardly been any injuries now because of the way that I train. And I pride myself on doing this with my clients as well, as long as they're willing to have an open mind and listen to the system which I use. Okay, so if you watching this video and you really want to work with somebody like me, there's a few CH.e.k practitioners in London. There's not many level 4s, unfortunately. There's lots of level 3s, lots and lots of level 2s, but I highly recommend a level 3 or a level 4 to go for, because we're looking at the whole structure. We're taught to look at the structure on different course levels. So somebody that, if you've got a neck issue and you've got and you go and see a level 2, their knowledge level will be not as high as the level 3 to level 4. So that's just some information for you in which to look for what you want to look for. But hopefully that information has helped you to understand the different levels of the CH.e.k system which I use. I use the CH.e.k system with every client because it always works every single time. It's never not worked to get a client out of pain. The only time it doesn't work is when the client's not doing what I'm asking them to do or coaching them to do. So it's really, really important that you can exercise even in pain. You just need to see the right professional that's got really good knowledge in which to help you to get to your goal. Okay, thanks very much. I'm Scott Bryant of Active Bryant Systems. The video didn't cut out. Way! And have a wonderful day. Thank you. Bye-bye.